In today's podcast, we're going to take a deep dive into all the questions that came in about the Pauline Hanson podcast. We talked about her and Barnaby and the future of One Nation. Also, we're going to have a look at where we think Pauline can go from here.
Well, Greg,
Yes.
you have absolutely thrown, what do they say, a hornet into the... what's going on, mate?
What have I done?
Mate, I'm having a look at some of our comments here from last week, and thank you, everyone, for commenting.
Which one was it?
It was our hot take, or your hot take,
Yeah.
your red hot take, I'm going to say, in Pauline's hair colour,
Oh.
your red hot take on Pauline Hanson.
Oh,
Do you remember that?
What did I say?
Well, you said some things, Greg.
Oh, my God.
Some things that might have been in favour and some things that absolutely was not in favour. And I think you've kind of stirred up the pot here, mate, all right?
I like
I'm
that.
going to read you some of these comments.
Well, what's going on?
Well, actually, this is a good one. How about we start with a good one?
Well,
Should we start with a good one?
Go straight.
I have been looking all over YouTube. Thanks for this, Mossam178. I've been looking all over YouTube for a genuine Aussie take on these emotional pirates like Pauline hijacking people's frustrations and skewering the country with hate and bigotry, liked and subscribed. There we go. So not everyone had a bad thing to say about it, was it? Thank you very much, Mossam178. You are very welcome, and we hope to keep you on side. Now,
What do you think Mossam is trying to say there?
Mossam's saying we're two very smart individuals, basically. And he's saying we have a red-hot take on
Is
what's
it a
going
he
on.
or she?
I don't know what Mossam is, but thank you, Mossam.
Well, he's a very astute man.
A very astute, right? Upstanding citizen. How about we talk about some of the not-so-nice comments?
Oh, okay.
Who would have thought that people aren't nice on the internet? I thought everyone would be nice.
Look,
Didn't you? Come on, guys. Here we go. From Indonesian Surf Travel. Stop saying One Nation doesn't have policies. Of course they do. You either haven't gone and had a look at her policies or you just don't like the policies. This whole podcast was just full of trash talk. 15 minutes wasted.
I love it.
Hey? What do you got to say to Indonesian Surf Travel? He's saying, or
Yes.
she, I shouldn't say he, Indonesian Surf Travel is saying
Yes.
that Pauline is full of some fantastic policies, and Greg Owen, you haven't gone and had a look at them.
You know what? I'm going to take a deep dive.
Yeah.
Now that
Indonesian Surf Travel has told you to take a deep dive.
it would have been nice if we'd thrown one of her policies just so I could sort of
Just one, so we could find something. Yep.
yeah, I guess she does have some policies. She's going to throw out all their new policies.
Well, yes. Well, I guess that is a policy, right?
Well,
Throwing
that's
out
the
the old
policy.
policies.
Yeah, but I mentioned that she said they're going to turf them out. So
Yeah.
she said, I think that's what the Liberal Party's getting wrong, is they're not saying enough about what they're going to throw out. They're just saying the Labor Party's doing things wrong. They're not going to say, well, the Labor Party's done this, I'm turfing it out.
Yeah.
The Labor Party's done that, I'm turfing. They don't do that
No.
because they're playing politics,
Well, yes.
where she doesn't play politics.
So we'd love to hear this week maybe all of it. We're going to read some more comments because we found them quite humorous and it's fantastic. We
Yeah.
love opinions on both sides.
Come on, bring them on.
We are bulletproof here, guys, so you can say whatever you like. The thing is, I like this one from Silver Pro 8356.
With Silver Pro,
Silver Pro sounds professional. Silver
is
Pro.
it a he or she?
I don't know.
Oh, God.
It's just got an S as his logo, as its logo. I don't know if it's a he or a she.
Hmm.
How is Pauline talking like she's uneducated? Exclamation mark. If you think that of Pauline, then you must surely think worse of Albo, because when he talks, he sounds like he has no idea what he's saying. We agree with you,
correct.
Silver Pro.
I'm with you,
Who would have
mate.
thought that we're in agreement with Silver Pro?
No, I want more comments from Silver Pro. He's like a part of the team.
He is a part of the team. You might get a job at the end here, Silver Pro, right? I can't believe I wasted my time watching these woke, liberal, progressive morons.
No, we're not.
We're bagging everyone while pretending they have a valued opinion. What a pathetic pair.
I would have thought that I
gonna
was
go
just
cry.
saying that I'm listening to the people.
That's right. We're
I'm
out there
sure I remember what I said. I was listening to the people.
Well,
and
now you're listening to John Team 01.
Well, what do you think the people have been saying?
Well, this is the thing, right? and you talk about getting the pub test, right?
Mm-hmm.
We, not saying we're going to the pub because that was another comment in there about certain things.
Well,
not saying about.
I want to hear about that because I don't read.
Walking like a.
I don't get wounded. I don't get wounded by a lot of stuff that comes in because I never read it.
That's exactly right. So you know the good old pub test. Now you talked last week or 2 weeks ago, Greg, when this Pauline Hanson podcast blew up about doing a pub test in a shopping line.
Well, I was at Coles,
right? And that is the thing. When we're getting out there and you're talking to people, I might go out with a microphone. Maybe we might do that.
That's a good idea. We'd go and talk to the
We'll
people.
Talk to some people. How about we go and do that?
Walk down the main street of Crow's Nest.
So the thing is. And you got and the pub test was basically 100% of people are voting for Pauline.
It was everyone in the queue.
Yeah, right.
It was cheap and dirty research.
Cheap and dirty research, but it was the fact. So these people having a go at us saying that we're anti-Pauline when we're actually not. We're what would you say? I know what I am, Greg. I'm anti-bullshit. And the problem is about being anti-bullshit is that you can't really align yourself too well with many political parties.
No, you can't. I agree with that. So what else do we have there?
So we've got Ashley Reynolds, VC6LY,
Yes.
it's important to say. Ashley said, how can we laugh at the US for voting for that Trump drongo if we vote for that Pauline Hanson galah? I love this Aussie language. It's
Beautiful.
fantastic.
I love
Maybe we could put a Crocodile Dundee spin on it. That's not voting for an idiot. This is voting for an idiot. I love that comment. That's fantastic. Thank you,
I
Ashley
like
Reynolds.
him.
He could get a gig on here as well.
Mate, bring him onto the team as well.
Mate,
he or she? Is it he?
I don't know. Ashley it's a unisex name. It could be a boy, it could be a girl. I don't know.
Ashley Judd.
So there's some. Oh, look, we could go on, but that is a interesting take from some people. And what I wanted to know, Greg, is that in the last couple of weeks since we've released that podcast, has your opinion changed on One Nation, or has your opinion changed on anything else regarding the mess that the Liberal Party is, or regarding Albo and his hopeless rudder that he has in his boat called the ALP? Has anything changed on your take?
Yes. I think the Liberal Party are getting worse. Because
How on earth can the Liberal Party get worse, Greg? Please tell us. How is this possible?
I think they've got
I know that you've been reading the paper as you do every day, and
Yes.
you got some hot takes from it the other day. But how on earth can the Liberal Party be worse than where they were?
Well, they started to sit around and take a good look at themselves and talk about how could they get out of this hole.
Yeah, but what on earth has gone on? Because
listen to them. It's just like a bunch of idiots talking to a bunch of idiots. All the village idiots were together.
they voted for the village idiot. Who is the head village idiot there now? I can't remember.
Well, I don't know that's a good question.
Who is the head village idiot now? Because the lady, Susan, was it Susan Lay? She went. Was it Susan
She wasn't
Lay?
really a village idiot.
Well, but I mean, she was the head of the village idiot.
I think that's probably half their problem. They just don't have a good village idiot.
Yeah, right. A chief village idiot.
Yeah, because you need it to stir it up, to say things. And that's why we talked about Barnaby. Barnaby was good because Barnaby used to say something outrageous. He used to say something different. He used to throw something out there so people could grab onto something. But most of them, vanilla ice cream.
Let's talk about the beetrooter, Barnaby, as I like to call him. Beetrooter Barnaby, because he's got a head like a beetroot.
Well,
What is going on there? I want to talk to you about Barnaby because I saw Barnaby pop up in a little interview with someone else that has just been booted out of a job, Mr. Carl Stefanovic.
Oh.
Right? He booted out of a job. He's over in London at the moment.
Carl spoke to
Barnaby.
on his podcast?
Yes,
which
correct.
Is
this
no
only
longer...
popped up last night. No, I think Carl's podcast is still happening. It's just happening independently now.
He's off the radio gig.
He's off the he's off the TV. He's gone. He's been booted. He's outside of mainstream now. He's gone back on everything that he said about COVID, how he was saying, oh, COVID, you got to get your booster, or you got to get this, you got to get drugged up. He's all anti-COVID now.
Oh.
So it's interesting that Carl is taking this stance. People are saying that he's taking more of a right-wing stance. But I saw Beetroot Barnaby pop up there.
Oh.
Do you think is your take on Barnaby? I know a couple of weeks ago when we talked about this, you said that you think he's a smart guy that's just got in the right places, But what's your take on what can he actually deliver and give to Pauline Hanson's team? Because in my opinion, they don't need another such polarizing figure like Barnaby. Would it be better for One Nation to get more of a person that may bring people somewhat together, or more of a middle-of-the-road person in a way? I'm not saying, I just feel that Barnaby is so polarizing. What are your thoughts on that?
Look, first of all, I think you're right. They need to find the right people. They still haven't found the right people to take government.
Well, in South Australia, was it Bernardi and all those?
He's
as right-wing crazy as you can get.
He is, but she's got to get the right people to associate with her. I think she's not there yet. Barnaby, I think Barnaby will help her get structure. Barnaby will bring the country votes. Barnaby will bring a lot of things. He also will keep on feeding her the sort of intelligence that you need as a politician.
Did you just mention Barnaby and intelligence in the same sentence there?
Once again.
Okay.
I did that last time. But he'll be giving intelligence.
I get what you mean.
Giving good information to as a veteran politician. He's been in the trenches. He's been during the wins. He's been during the losses. He knows what to say, where to be, what to do. And also he'll coach her on how to handle the press and how to say the right thing because, Pauline's a bit of a walking time bomb. She could say anything at any time.
Well, I'll ask you this then, Greg. I might challenge you on that comment you just made. How on earth is Barnaby in a position to be able to coach someone else on how to handle the press?
Well, that was just a bad night.
Bad night. I mean, just for those who don't know, the federal government of Australia in Canberra is the only workplace in the entire country that has an open bar policy.
Well, you
can drink 24/7 if you want.
I think he was just sleeping on some people sleep on a bench. He was sleeping on the ground. You just found at 3 a.m. sleeping.
he just forgot to sleep
in his
bed.
When they asked him what he was doing, he said, having a nap.
He's looking for a mate,
Well, it just happened to be on the sidewalk.
just so happened the pub was 100 metres up that way. So that's an interesting one. But what about as we draw to a close? I'm sorry, Silver Pro and everyone else who must be devastated. We're getting near the end of this, but I want your take on Albo. Spineless Albo. What can he do? Because the Liberal Party, they're cooked ducks. They're gone. What can Albo do to save this next election? Or is there nothing he can do now?
I think he's hoping that time, his changes in time will be enough to, make it look better and not get rid of the fire the liar thing. But
you think time's on his side? That's about it.
Time's on his side. Time's also maybe not on his side as well because it gives Hanson enough chance to
Another 2 years.
Put together the right team and the right people. I still believe that if Hanson keeps doing what she's doing and keeps going in the direction, plus she's got Gina Reinhardt, in her back pocket, which, means, all sorts of things.
What type of things? What's this mean?
Well, you can work it out. And, there's obviously going to be a lot of powerful people. And there are a lot of other powerful people who have a lot of money also believe in what Pauline Hanson is doing. So I think she still runs a huge chance to disrupt everything.
Well, you've heard it here again. Let us know your thoughts. Let us know your comments. We've loved all the comments, negative, positive, in between. Thank you so much for interacting. We'd love to hear from you again. And as Greg always says, keep them coming. Keep them coming. We're loving the comments, right? We love it. Greg doesn't read them anyway, and we can just read them out here and have a good laugh. We'll see you next week. Thanks, Greg.